Hi, boys and girls. This week in kindergarten, we are learning 3 ways to read a book. Yesterday, we learned that we could look at the pictures to get meaning from the story. And today, we are going to be learning how to retell the story. It's the second way that we can read a book. And if we're going to retell the story, that means we need to be familiar with the story in the first place. And so to be familiar, you have either seen the book before and heard someone read it, or maybe you're familiar with the story that was told. And so I'm going to give you an example. This is the story of, that's right, the Three Little Pigs. You can raise your hand if you know that story. That's right. There are three little pigs. They're the characters in the story. There's a big bad wolf and also a mama pig. So to retell a story, we think about the characters and we also think about the setting, where the story took place. We take a look at this. I know that the setting of this story is outside where each of the pigs built a house. So there was a stick house, a straw house, and a brick house. So that's where the story is taking place. And so I had characters and setting. The last three things I need to know before I retell a story is what happened at the beginning, what happens in the middle, and then at the end. So this is the book that I'm familiar with, and I'm going to show you a strategy of retelling the story. I have a flannel board, and I have the characters, Mama Pig, the three pigs, and the big bad wolf. Now to retell the story, I start at the beginning of the story. And I can't tell the whole story or it would take too long. So I'm just going to tell the most important parts. So Mama Pig said to the baby pigs, or the three pigs, it's time for you to go out and make your own house. Okay? And so off she goes, and each of the pigs builds their home. And the first little pig builds his house out of sticks. And along comes the big bad wolf. And what does he say? I'll huff and puff and blow your house down. And he does. He huffs and puffs and blows the house down. And little piggy runs to the house of his brother. And it's a straw house. And along came the big bad wolf. And he says, I'll huff and puff and blow your house down. And he blows that house down. And they run away and they go to the house of the third little pig. And that third little pig had built a house out of bricks. And the big bad wolf comes along and he huffs and he puffs, but he cannot blow the brick house down. And so he comes up with a different idea. He says, I'll go down the chimney. But the third little pig heard the big bad wolf on the rooftop. And so he put a kettle of boiling water at the bottom of the chimney. And when the big bad wolf came down, oh, surprise for him, into the pot he fell and out the door he ran, never to see the three little pigs again. Okay, did you know that story? When we read a book the second way, we retell the story. That means we include the characters, the setting, and what happened at the beginning, middle, and end of the story. And this is an example of the book. And there are many books that you're familiar with. Tomorrow, we will look at the book and show you how we retell it with our own words. I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to hearing you read. Thanks. Bye.